Hi everybody, how are you doing? This is Kaylana, the Blessed Driver here. And so today I want to talk with you guys real quickly about a new feature that Instacart just recently added called Waitlist. And this is basically for shoppers who are able to put their names on the wait list in case there are any unavailable hours. So for instance, of course, you guys know how difficult it is to be able to pick hours on the Instacart shopper app. And sometimes, of course, the hours go pretty quickly. And so with this feature, you're able to put your name on a wait list and pick the hours and the zone that you want or that you choose, and pretty much put yourself in a queue. And once those hours become available, then you're able to pick those hours for yourself. Okay, so this email was sent out to us on Monday. Whether you are a seasoned shopper or a newbie, this will kind of explain to you guys on how to get some hours. Now, even if you're interested in Instacart, I know a lot of you guys have probably heard and maybe even seen videos or maybe, those Facebook posts about how terrible it has been picking hours on the Instacart shopper app for years. And so I think that this is a good thing, but I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later in the video and explain to you guys how the feature works, and also my personal opinion on what I think about this whole setup, okay? And so even after this video, this particular segment, I'm going to show you guys an example, and I'm going to show you some screenshots on what it looks like to log in and how the whole new feature works, okay? Here goes. Now, I'm going to read the email verbatim, and then after that, I'm going to get into showing you guys an example of what the shopper app looks like if you would like to join the wait list on picking hours on the Instacart shopper app, Here goes. Wait list for unavailable hours. Hi shoppers, you can now join the wait list for unavailable shift hours that you're interested in taking. We'll notify you when the hours become available so you can get the hours you want without having to repeatedly check the shopper app. Update your shopper app today to see the waitlist options on the hour screen. That's kind of how it sounds, right? All right, here's how it works. If hours you want are unavailable, you can add yourself to the wait list in the hours section of the shopper app once open access begins, starting Wednesday at 9 a.m. Well, depending on if you have open access, of course, after that time. If you try to access the waitlist early, you will receive a waitlist unavailable message. If those hours become unavailable, the shopper who is next in line will receive a notification. Waitlist hours are first come, first serve. If the hours have been picked up before you get a chance to claim them, you can add yourself to the waitlist again. We love your feedback on this feature. If you have comments, questions, or concerns, let us know. Thanks to Instacart team. Okay, so this is my personal opinion about this. And so this is actually something that I think I also sent them an email about, because claiming hours has always been a big concern with shoppers on the Instacart platform. And so here's two different things I really want to say about this, because for one thing, the positive thing is I think this is a great option. I do believe that this should have been implemented a long time ago. Because this has discouraged a lot of people from wanting to actually shop on the Instacart platform. A lot of people, such as myself, who had done Instacart for full time for that season, were making great money and actually relied on this, even though I wouldn't suggest putting your eggs in one basket. But when the iron was hot, that's when they struck. And so that's what it was. And so this particular feature I think is great, especially for those who possibly want to maybe make some extra money on the platform, but cannot pick hours. And of course, you guys may or may not know, for those of you guys don't know, if you're new to Instacart, picking hours is a beast. And so basically you have to get on the app at a particular time on Sunday morning, 9 a.m. And so you have to make sure that you're either on the app early. Once 9 a.m. hits, then you have to pick your hours quickly in the zone of your preference, okay? If you do not, those hours are gone. And usually the hours, most of the time, are gone within seconds, okay? Seconds, literally. And so with that being said, if you do not have, or early access, meaning that you don't have a particular amount of hours within a certain time frame, then you're able to pick hours on Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. And that's what the email was stating about the 9 a.m. access thing. Okay. And so I saw that because I don't do Instacart as much as I used to. It's very rare, but I do it every once in a blue moon. And so, but that being said, I want to talk with you guys a little bit more about the downside to that. Now, I think that once again, this is my opinion. This is just my opinion, okay? So I think the downside to that is that, for one thing, this should have been implemented a long time ago. This should have been something that they should have thought about doing before kind of pushing out the whole platform itself, knowing that there will be a challenge for people to pick hours. Second of all, once again, this is my opinion, is that I think that Instacart should have let the veterans or people, whoever, basically seniority, whoever was on the platform the longest, be able to pick hours first, and then pretty much everyone else can be able to get on the platform. The reason why I say this is because there have been people who have been on the platform since the very beginning of Instacart launching, and then this whole early access things comes along, and so, which I'm probably sure was probably in the beginning, but anyway, it allows even people who just joined the platform, newbies, to be able to get early access to shop or to get hours. And then it's like the people who've been on the platform are kind of pushed out. You know what I'm saying? And so basically, if everybody gets a chance to have early access, this doesn't enable everybody to get a certain amount of hours. But Instacart only puts a certain amount of hours into the pool. So whatever hours is available based upon how many customers have placed orders, you know what I mean? Then that's what's available. So that's kind of how that works, if you guys understand like what I'm saying. And so with that being said, over time, things kind of died down, and, you know, picking hours has become atrocious. But if you choose, if you choose other zones that's beyond where you are, then you're able to, of course, get extra hours. And that's even for me where I am. I mean, I'm in Florida, like I'm in the Orlando area. However, sometimes I might shop outside of my zone. And that's often whenever I used to do it. And so, and that's okay with me, but that's up to you. And most shoppers do not want to shop outside of their living quarters. Like, for instance, if you're in Los Angeles, you might not want to drive all the way to San Francisco just to pick out or just to shop, you know what I mean? Or go out to Sacramento or something, you know? So I understand that point. So anyway, with that being said, guys, you guys kind of understand how that works. And so for those of you guys who may not understand how it works or want to actually see it live in action, okay, I'm going to show you guys a little video snippet of what it looks like to actually try to pick hours to be on a wait list with Instacart. Now, I had already picked some hours, even though I'm not really going to work those hours because I have other obligations for next week and for this week because of the holidays. However, I just picked some to show you guys what it looked like, and I'm also going to show you guys what it looks like to try to add yourself onto the wait list. Now, you will actually see what it looks like, but I think it's a kind of cool feature. I think Instacart is trying. At least they're trying. I can't really say so much about how much they're paying us now. Maybe that'll change, hopefully for the better. But anyway, guys, I want you now to check this out, okay? And just let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, guys, here we are. This is Kaylana once again. And so I have opened up my shopper app here on the Instacart platform. And so I want to show you guys what the waitlist feature looks like if you are trying to pick hours, or if you would like to be selected to be on the wait list to pick some hours in a particular zone. Okay. All you have to do is go into, of course, you're in your dashboard immediately once you get on, and then you want to go into hours. Okay. Once again, as I said previously, these aren't hours really that I'm going to work. However, I only picked these to show you guys how it works. As you know, I am in the Orlando, Florida area, and I want to show you guys what is available. Now, if you see here, Wednesday through Saturday, you have the option to either pick hours or to be in the wait list, okay? And so right now, of course, on Wednesday, I don't have to be in the wait list because it's really not not too bad. But right now, the only hours that are available, it looks like here in Bradenton. Bradenton is a little south of here. It's a little past Tampa, I believe. I believe that's where Bradenton is. It's like past Tampa, down that way. So that's the only thing they have available. Now, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I have the option to be on the wait list because really there isn't anything available. At least that's not what it shows. Now, say suppose if I wanted to pick the Sanford Winter Park zone, which is a very, 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 very popular area, which is pretty much goes very fast within a few seconds. But say suppose if I wanted to pick Sanford Winter Park, okay. So it says here, didn't get the hours you wanted? Join the wait list. So I click on the wait list, and these are all the people that are in queue in this particular zone. Like, this is very popular for those particular hours that they want. So if I wanted to work maybe from 9 to 10, right now it's 76 people in queue. I click on that, 11 to 12, etc., etc. So you guys kind of see how it works, and it shows where I am in queue. And all these people are waiting ahead of time, so they will probably get first dibs, of course, before I would. Click on save, and that is about it. So now as you scroll down, you'll see what number you are in queue. So right now, if I want to work from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. in this zone, I'm number 77 on the wait list. 11 to 12, I'm number 86, and so on and so forth. So you guys kind of see how that works. So once again, it's first come, first serve. You guys kind of see how it is with that. Now if I want to say, hey, you know what? I changed my mind. I don't want to do it. Just go back, click out of that, and save, and that's about it. But if I wanted to go to a different zone, if I say, hey, you know what? I think I'll try to go out to, let's pick an area, guys. Actually, let's pick a different day. I'm gonna refresh. Let's say Saturday. This Saturday. It's the holiday weekend, and so Sanford Winter Park. But let's try somewhere different, somewhere I have not been. Let's try Sebring. Sebring is, of course, here in Florida. I don't see any hours available, of course. I can join the wait list, and you see what's available. Now, Sebring isn't too bad. I apologize for you guys that are in Sebring. You're like, please don't do this video because we don't want more people in this area. But, hey, this is what I do. There's not very many people in queue. Now, if I want to pick hours in Sebring, say suppose if I want to work from maybe like 8 to 8, whatever is available from that time frame, I'll just pick what they have. So from 8 to 9, 11 to 12, 2 to 3, 4 to 5, and 7 to 8, I'll just go ahead and put myself in queue, and then see, that's where I am. Okay, so now you guys see how it works to do the whole wait list thing. And so yeah, I think that's a pretty neat feature, guys. That's not too bad. I'm just going to kind of click through other areas here. And even if I refresh, you guys see there aren't any hours available, of course, because today is Tuesday. Now, next week, I had put myself up for to be on the wait list, but of course, I'm not going to work these hours. I just wanted to see how it worked. Now, Monday, if I wanted to work some extra hours, there's plenty available, especially in, what area is this? Palatka. Palatka is very southern, you know what I'm saying? And so they have the bonuses there. But anyway, guys, besides the point, you kind of see how that works. And I wanted just to show you guys what it looked like to be on the wait list and how the whole queue system works and things like that. So with that being said, I hope this has helped you guys. You guys have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to drop your questions or your comments below in the comment box. But I do prefer questions to be sent to me by email because I am able to read those a lot quicker and get to those a lot faster. Okay, so with that being said, hope you guys have a happy time shopping. If you choose to join the platform, there's a link below to go ahead and join Instacart. Have a wonderful day and have a Merry Christmas. God bless y'all.